College is useless. So if you're going to make a career, one of the things you could do is to learn how to sell on Amazon. And one of the best ways to do that is to work at an Amazon selling agency. I run My Amazon Guy, which is a $20 million agency. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to potential people who have never touched Amazon before, but are interested in a career. My name is Stephen Pope, and I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. And I'm going to be pitching you on why you should apply for a brand manager internship at My Amazon Guy. We'll pay you 15 bucks an hour. We'll teach you everything we know, share all of our trade secrets, and you can do whatever you want with your career from there. I'll tell you a few sectors we've seen that have done really well with this. When we hire people who work physical retail, we find a lot of good translation to customer service and dealing with a lot of Amazon problems. They've done very well for us. People that are really good with analytics, Excel files, people that are tech savvy, banking backgrounds or bachelor's degrees, anything related to math, numbers, analytics, Excel sheets have done phenomenal with this career set. So one of the things about Amazon, so if you go over to Amazon.com right now and you type in pretty much anything, you can buy anything on Amazon. You can even buy unicorn meat, right? And obviously it's not real, but you get the idea. There's just a bunch of funny things that you can do, like this canned unicorn gag gift that you can find on Amazon. And so there's just a lot of things that you can do. And I sell on Amazon myself. I have some soaps. So this is a soap that I'm selling upside down there. And this is, my daughter's name is Sage. I'm trying to build a soap brand and help her when she comes of age. She's 4 years old right now. And I figure, by the time she turns 18, 20, she's looking for a career, whatnot. Maybe this will just be such a big household name brand. I could just give it to her. You get the idea. So I'm very much staked my ground on the Amazon concept. And I've built a really big agency with that. You can find a bunch of testimonials from people who have worked here. You can see all these employee reviews. We ask every quarter, do you have the tools to do your job? Do you recommend working at My Amazon Guy? Hovering right around 9 out of 10 on both of those questions. Those are, in my opinion, some of the best questions you can ask. Here's a video of where I went over to the Philippines and met some of our members out there. The brand manager internship that I'm speaking of is primarily focused on U.S. members, but we do hire out of the Philippines as well in a lot of support roles. And also some brand managers do come out of the Philippines for us as well. So here are some reasons why trying to dive in and learn Amazon. So Amazon is half the economy in the United States. So I make that claim based on the following. They have logistics that is basically the size of UPS. They have warehousing that nobody has anything even comparison to. And they have hundreds and hundreds of FBA centers all around the United States. So they've got logistics on tap. They own AWS, which is the digital platform that houses most of the things on the cloud. Like nobody has as much cloud stuff as AWS. Google has a bunch, Apple has a bunch. So they own digital data. They have the largest marketplace in the United States. So about 80% of households in the United States have a Prime membership. That's an absurd stat, by the way. It's up from 50% pre-pandemic. And so that means getting Amazon Prime and the amount of people that are using Amazon. The likely competitors to Amazon coming up in the next 5 years, TikTok is probably number one on that list. Amazon's gone out of its way to partner up with Shopify, partner up with Facebook and Pinterest and a bunch of other social platforms to try and prevent TikTok from gaining a foothold. TikTok has no infrastructure or logistics, though, anytime soon. They're going to have to make a big purchase. Maybe they'll buy like the old Sears buildings and whatnot. So that's the number one reason why you should get into Amazon knowledge, is because it's half the economy and it's growing. So Amazon is at the peak right now. It's about to tip to the top of the peak and hit its maturity like in full force. So It's possible we'll see Amazon slip down over the next couple of years, but the likelihood of that is very minimal. It's very low because of the amount of growth that we've seen out of Amazon. So some of the things that you can learn while doing Amazon, pretty much anything that you can learn while running a business, right? So if you're running a lemonade stand, you learn customer service, you learn pricing, you learn market research, location-based research, product research. You know, does it taste good? Do I have the sugar ratios correct? All that good stuff. Same thing with Amazon. So you learn how to source a product, Alibaba, China, manufacturing. You learn how to ship it, logistics. You learn how to do domestic and international shipping because you have to ship it in and do fulfillment, direct to consumer or FBA with Amazon going into their fulfillment centers. You learn a lot of different things with Amazon. Marketing is probably my favorite. I'm a marketer by background and trade. And in marketing, your job is to sell more products to more people more often for more money. And you're going to learn those 4 things for sure. So you're going to learn how to do design and optimize a listing page, right? And I'll showcase a product right now to kind of demonstrate that. So if you go to a soap page for Age of Sage, you can see we've filled out all of these images. We've built infographics. You don't have to be a designer to learn the concepts of design. You just need to know like what elements would make a listing pop, right? And these are the great elements of images that help. You can learn a little bit of video editing or what goes into a good video. You'll learn how to generate reviews, how to build parentage, which is connecting variations like different scents for soaps or sizes for t-shirts or colors, et cetera, for clothing. Copywriting knowledge will help because you can see all of the information about the bullet points and how to talk and communicate to the consumer. You'll learn some tools like Helium 10. And this tool will show the rank of a product over time. So you can see demand, you can track pricing. You can also learn SEO, search engine optimization, because of the keyword data that you gain access to. And so you can actually see any product on Amazon, how it's ranking, what the impression counts are, what the competitors are doing. A lot of different data sets come out of SEO. While that's fetching, we'll go back over to the detail page. You'll learn what the concept of list price is, BSR, business ranking, how you rank versus other people, how to set up frequently bought together, PPC ads, which there's like 100 ads on every listing on Amazon. And you can see all these different ads like this. Here's what's called a brand story. You can learn about how to tell a brand story, how to increase the AOV, that's the average order value of units as they connect together, and showcase different products and try and push and pull people different directions. This is called A+ content. It's another design element and showcasing the product in additional ways to try and boost SEO, conversion, AOV, and other factors. One of my favorite sections of A+ content is this one right here. This is a product grid. So you'll learn how to merchandise and figure out how to connect the right product to the right consumer at the right time, and what stats and attributes will make the most meaningful difference for the consumer. Review generation and trying to figure out how to generate more 4- and 5-star reviews, how to get consumers to take pictures and post pictures and generate all of those things that comes with that. So we'll drop over to Cerebro and Helium 10 right now. So this product right here has 6,000 indexed keywords with Amazon and 2,400 paid keywords. And that's a lot. That's a very healthy listing. In here, you're going to learn how to filter keywords, figure out what keywords should be focused on, how and why certain keywords perform better or worse, what the keyword sales data for each keyword is, how much volume, what are the trend lines. So you could look at a keyword like Age of Sage and you can see, hey, we ran some TikTok ads right there that really helped boost our search volumes, and then we stopped doing it, but we still retained some additional lift over the prior by running some TikTok ads. So you can learn cross marketplace opportunities and optimization. The next thing I'm going to show you is one of my favorite reports. It's called the Search Query Performance Report. And let me pull it up. I'm going to go into Seller Central. which is the main platform for selling on Amazon. And in here, we're going to go over to, uh, let's go into reports, brand analytics. And what's really cool is you can learn customer segmentations, you can learn demographics, how to target the right people and the segment views, and a lot of cool things like that. So let's switch over to my Holsit brand here. And inside, you can see like here is the sales trends by total customers. Here's who's buying what, why are they a better customer or not. A lot of cool things like that. You can look at search analytics, and in here we can see which products are doing better or worse. We can search and refine the results to see like, okay, which products that we compete against, how are they doing? Consumer behavior analytics, who's making the purchases, what does the demographics look like by age. You can learn market basket analysis, bunch of cool stuff in here. This is probably my favorite section. This is the Search Query Performance Report. You learn what I like to nickname the ICAP report: impressions, clicks, add to carts, and purchases. So you get access to data down to the keyword level, and your brand share of that keyword, how often somebody clicks, what your brand share is of that, how often somebody adds to cart, how often somebody actually purchases it. So if you're a data geek, you love data, you love numbers, this is a great opportunity to learn what numbers are the most important, how to take advantage of those numbers, how to optimize. Some of our strongest brand managers who do the best are super number freaks. And they are better at numbers than they are with people. And that's totally fine. And if that describes you would love this. I'm going to go talk about our core values just to give you guys kind of a taste. So if these core values resonate with you, this is probably going to be a good fit for you partnering up with us and working at My Amazon Guy. Again, as an intern, you can learn everything from us. You don't have to know anything. I don't care if you have a college degree. If you resonate and can do the things we've talked about or are interested in the things we talked about in this video, this is probably going to be a good fit for you. So core values, learning. If you like to learn, this is going to be a great job for you. You're going to learn something every single day. It's going to be the hardest job you've ever had. It's also going to be the most rewarding because you learn stuff nonstop. So like a year at My Amazon Guy is like a dog year. It's like 7 years at another location. And I'm not exaggerating. This is like what the people at MAG say. Eagerness. We're looking for eager beavers who act all the time. It's nonstop deliveries in an agency. You get access to hundreds of accounts. Hundreds of access points means you got to act, not get data paralyzed. Consistent communications. I got a little emoji here to kind of symbolize the Borg from Star Trek. I didn't really nerd out and watch Star Trek myself, but the concept of the Borg resonates with me quite a bit because there is a need to communicate as frequently as the Borg does, because consumers, our customers, need that communication. You have to cross-communicate inside of the organization. So I have 500 employees at My Amazon Guy. So you're going to communicate to other employees, you're going to communicate to clients, and that's going to really be good. If you type really fast, you type 55 words per minute, you're going to love this because you're going to be able to be in Slack and communicate, chat all the time. Speaking of words per minute, tech savvy, if you're an Excel guru, you like Google, use Gmail, those are the sort of things that will mean you're likely to be successful. Finally, on the core values is teaching. We want people that not only like to learn, but also like to teach. And the reason for that is we're growing so fast, we have to hire lots of interns and we train the next crop of people. And so when I hire you and teach you, my expectation is you'll turn around and teach the next guy. And hopefully we can snowball that and everybody wins. And it's a great experience. It's like being in the prehistoric times, dinosaurs, having fire as a caveman. And I'm giving you my fire, teaching you as a caveman. You don't have fire yet. I give my fire to you. And then you spread that around to other tribes, and it just works out great. You can also build a career in management with us. Because we have 500 employees, I don't have any person manage more than 8 people. You can do the math on that, 500 divided by 8. That's how many managers minimum that we need. That doesn't even account for layers of management. And so, we're always looking for people to multiply themselves, be soft on the people, but tough on the issues, have some extreme ownership, great book, by the way, and use radical candor. Now, if you are bad at the manager stuff, but you're good at the core value, you can still have a job here and do great. You just can't be a manager. These are what we expect from managers, and it's worked out great for us. So if you want to apply, what you do is you go over to myamazonguy.com/BMintern. That stands for Brand Manager Intern. Hit the Apply Now button, and you can get an interview with us in a day after you complete the application. We're going to collect from you a culture index survey. And what that is it's basically your zodiac sign of your work behavior and how you view yourself. It's a personality profile. Yes, it's legal to collect that. Only takes 5 minutes. And the reason why I'm spending time discussing it is because it's a very important part of the process. And we look for people who we know and can predict will fit into our culture. We're very big on culture. You'll never work for a company that lives its culture more than My Amazon Guy. We've brought in consultants who have said just the same as much. So you click the apply button, take 20 minutes to fill everything out, take the culture index survey. You'll book an interview. You can get the job offer on the interview or within 1 day of the interview. So you get fast response times. We take hiring very seriously. So I have a team in HR of 30 people, and half of those people are focused on recruitment efforts. And that's because as a $20 million agency, we're constantly growing, constantly having to hire. The advantage to you is you get to learn all the things we talked about for Amazon, and you get to work for a fast-growing company who needs labor, who needs managers, and it's a win-win on all the fronts. Your career projection. So after you complete your internship, which is generally about 90 days, you can then promote up to a junior brand manager, and then finally a brand manager and a senior brand manager. And we have brand managers that make upwards of $100,000. And so you have the ability to continue to grow. And then after that, it's brand director or vice president of something. So a lot of the people that work for me, pretty much every leader you see on my leadership page started out in a low-level Amazon specialist, tactical brand manager type internship role and worked their way up. And so all the people that you see here, with maybe 1 or 2 exceptions, started at the bottom and worked their way up. And we have a culture of promotion. We have a culture of promoting from within. We share all of our trade secrets. I run AMAs, Ask Me Anythings, like every week. And we have a YouTube channel with 2,000 videos. So if you want to learn more, there's plenty of places you can do that by just going to YouTube and looking up My Amazon Guy. I've been doing this for about 5.5 years now, coming up on 6. It's been phenomenal growth. I'm the sole founder. I'm the sole owner. I have no partners. I have no venture capital investments, no investors to have to muck up the process or change our culture or make it any different than it currently is. And so we have a process built. We have the path and the vision to go forward. And if all of this resonated with you, at least 80% of it, you'll probably be a good fit. Go ahead and apply. We look forward to serving you and teaching you, and we look forward to helping you on your career journey. So become a brand manager intern at My Amazon Guy today and go to myamazonguy.com to apply. Thanks for watching.